Today I'd like to talk about this massive echo chamber that we're building. And this is a global scale. So don't think about your single person echo chamber, this bubble that you're building where you see through, for example, through social network where you keep seeing the things that confirm your point of view. I'm talking about this a human scale, the global echo chamber. Why is this happening? This is happening because of AI. So this is a little bit controversial, okay, in the sense that I'm not against AI. I love AI. I'm in love with AI. Okay, but this doesn't mean that I don't see and we shouldn't see the problem that we are having with the AI that we are building today. So let me explain how this echo chamber works. I see it on myself. Okay, I'm one of those probably like you watching this video, one of those pioneers, one of those explorers that try AI and try to understand what are the limits, but also self-reflect and see what is happening while I use this AI. What's happening to me? What is happening to my work? What's happening to the people that I interact with? So my reflection is that there is a really dangerous scenario that we could go into. Actually, I don't think we can go into. We are going into massively. Okay, the thing is, it's now up to us as an individual to be aware of this massive echo chamber and decide if we can stay outside of it, be part of it, how we interact with this reality, and what kind of defense system we build. So let me explain how I realize about this. And I want to show you one thing. Those are my notes written by hand. Okay, I haven't used AI on anything regarding this video, so it might be worse or better than others. We will see. But the point here is, I had this intuition, okay, about what's happened to my ideas. So usually, this is what I do. I have an intuition, I have an idea, and I start thinking about it. Then my next step is to check what how I can fortify this idea by using AI. In the sense, I give it, for example, to Perplexity and do some research. So is there been other people talking about this idea? Or is there paper that is being written about this idea? What I don't see, what are the dark side, I mean, the blind spots about this idea. So when I get this picture, then this idea gets fortified because I have elements that augment my mind. Okay, I have elements that help me see better what I had in mind. This is really strong and really powerful. I think this is one of the reasons why AI is useful for us, to expand our mind. In a sense, it works as a partner, so it's in line with our interest, is understand who we are, understand our journey, and help us see those blind spots, see what we can't see, but also help us asking better questions. Okay, so the interaction, which is not just like one single prompt, I give a prompt, I got the reply, and it's over. No, the journey, the real knowledge happened during the interaction, with the exchange. Because for two reasons. One, through the exchange, the AI become more intelligent, because create a better understanding. Basically, is building like is building a world where it can manage things inside. So more we exchange, the more this world is defined with rules, idea, ethics, elements. Therefore, it become more intelligent with their output. But in the same time, on the other side, there is me that is start to fortify my idea. So my idea gets shaped through the interaction. That is something that is somehow dangerous, okay? Because that my idea that was a kind of fragile. Okay, I put this fragile idea into a system that is extremely strong. extremely determined to fortify and find the ending, find the closure. Instead, that idea needs just a little bit of water. Little bit of water to turn from a seed to a little plant. Then get the sun, the weather, the season, and then grow, keep growing. That idea might need months to develop, and it's fine. Instead, with AI, we manage to develop this idea in minutes. This is something that in somehow it's it makes we need to understand this element. In the sense, it's true we accelerate a lot, but it's also we shaped that idea through how to say nature elements. Okay, not from me sleeping or me having going to a party, reading a book, watching a movie, and then slowly I fortify this idea through experience, through external element that don't force their idea on my idea, but they just show me. I just see the reality through my idea. AI doesn't do this. AI does this kind of weird element, which is take your idea, break it in parts, and try to put it together in a way that is more fortified from data that I ask to find. Okay, from logic, reasoning, and other really cool elements that help the AI use to create a more fortified idea. I create a lot of protocol and principle to help breaking this idea apart and put it together in a way that is more developed. Okay, we've been kind of tested. I have some prompts that are amazing that really fortify the idea by having AI kind of arguing to each other, looking for different aspects of the idea and try to destroy it in somehow, and some another AI try to defend it. This kind of destroy the idea completely to build it together back with a lot of extra knowledge. It's incredible on one side. On the other side, I see the dangers of not allow this idea to grow inside me with time. Now let's go into this global echo chamber. Why I see this global echo chamber happening? It's because that idea turn into, for example, a blog post, turn into a video, turn into a tweet, turn into something, in something that another AI can read. But it doesn't turn it by itself. It turn through AI. So the work that I've been doing of giving an idea, this little idea, let's say, to AI turn it into fortified idea. Then from there maybe become a blog post. Then it goes on the public. Then someone else has a similar idea and does the same work that I did, but now as a research, as a paper, there is my idea. So that person idea get influenced by my idea, and my idea was influenced by AI. So this process, what it's doing is that we get human ideas more and more influenced by AI. At one point, AI is gonna self-reference itself, and basically we create a system that is a massive echo chamber. It's a system that basically has few elements that come from humans, but 90% is AI generated. With logic, with reasoning, with amazing stuff. I'm not arguing about that part, okay? What I'm saying is those ideas were fragile and being fortified in a way not to grow them, but to make them stronger. And those are two different things. Sometimes ideas don't need to be strong. Sometimes ideas don't need to be fortified. Sometimes all we need is to give the idea a chance to develop in a natural way through us. Again, I'm not against AI. I'm not here to say don't stop using AI. I'm here just to say be aware about this reality. Be aware that sometimes we need to allow to write our idea on a piece of paper by hand and see what's happened. So now I'm sharing this with you. It's a completely unfiltered, and hopefully it makes sense. Okay, and I'd like to know what you think about this. Do you see this global echo chamber happening? That we are building a system that actually doesn't allow little idea, like these seeds of idea, to grow in a natural way, grow slowly. And that is the speed is part of our reality. Okay, we live in time and space. Okay, so time is one of the elements. Time is what build things, destroy things. Is time is required to develop and change and evolve. So that idea might needs to go into those seasons, okay, and see what's happened. So today I want to give this idea in this way. I'm not fully formed, just a feeling that has two sides. Okay, one is the risk of this global echo chamber that we are building, and we are all gonna think the same. Basically, we are all gonna see the same reality. And on the other side, it's us understanding that thinking requires time, developing, growing requires time. And we need to, I don't know, find maybe again the pleasure of this time, of enjoy something that goes slowly. So this is the reason why I've done this video. So I'm completely unfiltered, completely unstructured, and I hope that you find something in it, and I hope you can share your thoughts. This is a fragile idea, so be gentle. But I want to know what are your thoughts about this. Do you feel it as well? Are you worried about those echo chamber? Am I just seeing something that doesn't exist? It just might be an idea that tomorrow I'm gonna forget about it. I don't know, but please share with the community. Let's grow together. Like and subscribe, and see you tomorrow.